Unless you've been living under a rock for the last few months, you would have noticed that Australia's supermarkets have been getting a lot of media scrutiny. They've been accused of price gouging, ripping off customers, ripping off suppliers and farmers, underpaying workers, and various other acts of general shittery. And while the general consensus is that these supermarkets are guilty as charged, this whole fiasco has raised a lot of questions with the general public, the government, and the world. But unfortunately, there's one question that still hasn't been answered, and that question of course is which one of these supermarkets does the best roast chicken in a bag. The supermarket roast chicken in a bag, better known as the Bachelors Handbag, is an absolute staple in Australian cuisine. The Bachelors Handbag contains one ingredient, and that is a whole roast chicken, which can easily be combined with various other ingredients to make some absolute gourmet blockbusters such as the CBF. But the best thing about the Bachelors Handbag is that it also can be enjoyed on its own, which brings us back to our original question and the topic of this video. Which supermarket does the best Bachelor's Handbag? And luckily for you guys, I've got a few guys in mind who know a thing or two about legs, breasts, and wings.
We are back again here today with the same crew from the last video, the chicken connoisseurs. Today's video will be a little bit different to the last video. Instead of spending $80 on KFC, we're going to be going to the big four supermarkets that specialise in the Bachelor's Handbag: Woolworths, Coles, IGA, and of course Costco. We will be ranking these 4 chickens out of 6 criteria, those being appeal, cost, packaging, size, aroma, and of course taste. As per usual, I haven't came prepared, so let's go hit the road and get these chickens. Alright, some of you guys noticed in the last video that I'm not in the AU Falcon. There is a reason for that, and you guys will see very shortly. Don't worry, I've got some big things in the works. Alright, we are here at Costco. Now, unfortunately for me, being so rich and famous, if I go in here, I may get recognised and blow this covert operation. So luckily, I've got Rex and Alex. They're going to go in for me and get these chickens. Alright boys, quick.
Costco was our first stop, and in a similar theme to most of my recent videos, it wasn't long until things started to go wrong.
Hello?
Yo.
We have a situation.
What's the go?
The chickens aren't ready yet.
You're joking.
They're cooking. They're rotating.
Let them cook. What I will say though, is this is going to be a few points off for Costco. Not a good look for Costco, but they still have a chance to redeem themselves, so we'll see how this goes. I'll keep you guys posted.
Yeah.
Alright.
There's no juicy chickens here, just Alex's juicy ass.
Stop around. Give us a call when the chickens are ready.
Alright, done.
And what that meant for us in the getaway car in the car park and the ground team in the store was about 20 minutes of waiting around while the next round of fresh Bachelor's Handbags was being prepared. And that gives us plenty of time to talk about today's sponsor, Coupert. Now you may be thinking, what is Coupert? And luckily for you, I'm here to answer all your questions. Coupert is a free browser extension designed to help users save money effortlessly while shopping online. It's available on Chrome, Edge, Opera, Firefox, and Safari, and has over 8 million users worldwide, serving over 200,000 stores globally. One of the best parts of Coupert has to be their price comparison feature, which works on major websites like Amazon, Nike, eBay, and many more. Which means not only does Coupert cost you nothing to download, but over time it'll cost you even less than nothing, with all the potential deals out there that you wouldn't be able to find without Coupert. It's as simple as installing the Coupert extension onto your browser of choice, going to a website like Amazon or whatever you want to buy something off, clicking on the product you fancy, and then clicking on the Coupert price alert button, where Coupert will then list all of the competitive websites selling the same product for cheaper. As you can see here, Kogan.com has these AirPod 4s for $10 less than what Apple charges on their official website. I wish I knew about Coupert when I paid full price for mine, so make sure to click on that link in the pinned comment below and install Coupert to start saving now. Thank you Coupert for sponsoring this video. Anyway, I can see Tweedledee and Tweedledum walking back out the front door now, so let's get back into the video.
Yummy!
Let me look at that.
Give it a
well, cuz.
You owe me $8.
Not paying you for that. 1 down, 3 to go. IGA, I'm coming.
Our next stop, of course, was IGA, and we were a little bit skeptical since IGA isn't really as well known for the Bachelors Handbag as the big three. So of course I sent Pinky and Perky inside to look around, and after a thorough search of the entire store, this is what they found.
So they would have had some chickens ready for us here, but because your act took forever, none.
Disqualified.
Unfortunately, this news was even more grim than the news that we received at Costco.
Just as predicted, we've come back empty-handed because IGA has no cocks.
Well, it looks like we've got our first DNF of the match. IGA has been disqualified on the qualifying lap. Woolworths and Coles, here I come.
Now I'd be lying to say that we didn't pull up at Woolworths with a bit of anxiety. After the massive IGA DNF, we weren't sure if Woolworths would be able to pull through as well. But when my two minions walked into Woolworths and saw this absolute beautiful sight, we once again knew that we were on.
Got the chook.
Here he comes. Wow. Not till we get back.
And our last stop, of course, was Coles.
Alright boys, we're at the last location, Coles. Where the f am I going, bro? Look at this parking job, film this parking job. That's called the, oh, that'll do.
And just like they say on their website, of course, Coles delivered.
Maniac. Oh, you shouldn't have.
Oh, it's for me.
Alright, add it to the collection.
You look. Our collection is growing.
And with 3 of the 4 Bachelors handbags collected, it was time to head back to our top secret facility in a top secret location just off the M1, past the bus stop and across the road from the BP. Where unfortunately, due to the fact that Costco took so long to cook our chicken, it was already dark, and thanks to the lighting system straight out of the 1700s, it made the rest of this video look like it was filmed in one of the vaults from Fallout New Vegas.
Alright, as you can see, we've got the 3 chickens here because IGA had a DNF on the qualifying lap. We're going to be rating these chickens in 6 different categories, as I mentioned before. Alex is hungry, he hasn't eaten since he went to the Thirsty Camel last. So the first test that we're going to do is, of course, the taste test. Alright, now before we do the taste test, of course, it'd be rude not to do the aroma test. So boys, pick a chicken and open that bitch up.
Oh!
Wow!
Wait, can I smell yours? Oh, I reckon that one's the best.
You reckon?
Look, it even says on the package, juicy and tender.
He's not lying.
Oh, I do reckon the Woolies chicken does have it in the bag when it comes
I gotta
to
say,
aroma.
so is that all 3 of us agree that the Woolies chicken is the best?
Yeah.
On the aroma part, yes.
In the aroma category, Woolworths has gone 3 and 3. IGA, Coles, and Costco are all on 0. Next up, of course, is taste. So, since the Woolworths chicken won the first round, we'll go Woolworths first. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't pay us enough for cutlery, so we're just gonna be raw dogging this shit, barehanded. I'll do the honors first.
Nom, 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 nom. Oh,
What do you reckon?
it's a bit dry, but the skin makes up for it.
The skin does make up for it, but the dryness, I just can't look past it.
But that is the breast. We haven't tried the leg yet.
That is true. You do have a point.
Let me grab some leg. You wanna try it?
Oh, so. Ready? Clean that shit.
Oh, the leg's kind of dry too. Yeah.
Nah.
No.
But it's actually good. Now this is what I would consider the thigh. If this part is dry, this chicken can go in the bin.
I have to say, not a bad performance from the fresh food people. So far, I'd say this is winning, but we haven't tried the other 3 yet.
The thigh did kind of make up for it. It was quite juicy. However, there was still a bit of chewiness and dryness to it.
I reckon it was a consistent level of dryness and chewiness, but
You can't deny that it didn't taste good.
that shit was gassy, Kerr. What do you reckon?
What about the stuffing? We haven't tried the stuffing.
I'm not eating that, folks.
What?
It's the chicken test, bro, not the stuffing test.
That counts.
I'll stuff you in the ass.
Maniac. All right. Which one do we go for next?
We'll have to give the Costco its fair go. It's been sitting in the car the longest.
He's not wrong. That has been sitting in the car for a good half an hour.
Since you're a cunt here, I got first pick.
What'd you call me?
Maniac. Got first pick last time. I think it's only fair that Rex and I get the first taste. Rexon.
Them hands better be clean, boy.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's definitely juicier.
It's because we saw this thing come straight out the oven.
This shit did come straight out the oven. Like, God knows how long these two have been sitting there for. But I'm gonna say it is more dry, in my opinion.
More dry.
I reckon.
No.
You reckon?
That sounds moist.
This is how I pay my cameraman.
Oh, wait.
Next up, we of course have the king of price gouging, Coles. Since you guys were rude, went first, and I paid for all the chickens. I'll be going first this time.
I paid for the chicken.
That's really hot. That's because it's the last one we picked up. Ooh, yeah.
Rexon.
Oh, that's hot. Oh. Oh.
I gotta say,
That's the most moist one we've had.
that is the juiciest of the bunch. Juicy breasts.
Oh, it has a weird
I
aftertaste.
can't say the taste is there. The rosemary they use in this thing is just way too overpowering. That's all I can taste.
I reckon.
Like chicken,
Well.
roast chicken should have like a charcoal flavour to them. This just tastes like leaves.
Need to try a drumstick to. What?
Was he?
I'm the king of wings, so give me that wing. I'll be the judge of all the wings. Coles wings are definitely better than the Costco ones. Just their seasoning, I think.
Can't forget about the price. This is also the biggest one.
This is the tasting category, not the price category. Is there a Woolworths wing left, senor?
Bruh.
Thank you. Okay, taste-wise, for me, 1, 2, 3.
Taste wise for me. 1, 2, in the bin.
Taste wise for me. 1, 2, 3.
So we've all chosen, once again, Woolworths. So Woolworths gets another 3 points, bringing them to 6 points. Coles, Costco and IGA are still on 0 points.
Costco is the second favourite.
Now that we've decided which one has the best taste and the best aroma, it's time to get into the third most important category, and that of course is price. Coles, how much is the Coles one?
$12.50. Same price.
Woolworths and Coles are both $12.50. So we've got a dead heat. What's the Costco cost?
$7.99.
Jesus! Well, looks like we've got a clear winner. 3 points to Costco. Next up, of course, we have the appeal category. Which one do you boys think has the best appeal?
Well, since we watched the Costco chicken come out fresh from the oven, it's pretty hot.
I give my vote to Costco as well. That was a miracle in real life of a hot roast chicken exiting the cremation chamber.
Lowest vote is to the Coles one. Wait, which one was hard to find?
Cold.
Yeah, the
IGA, they didn't even have one.
Coles? We had to ask someone where it was.
Ooh. The appeal behind the Bachelors Handbag is that you can just walk into any shopping centre or any supermarket and it's just right there in your face. So these boys found the Costco and the Woolworths quite easy, but if they had to ask someone where the Coles ones were, that's a few points off. So which one do you guys both said Costco was your most appealing?
For sure.
I'll have to say the same.
You weren't even there.
What do you mean?
You don't have a choice. It's unanimous.
Exactly. So unanimous decision, 3 points to Costco, which means Costco and Woolworths are head to head, 6 points each. Alright, now that we've decided that Costco is the most appealing, it's time to decide which one has the best packaging. Ladies first.
What makes a good packaging?
It needs to be clear, concise, easy on the eyes, and you need to be able to see the breasts through the window.
Costco. Again.
You know what?
Monsieur?
The Costco has a pretty big window. Look. On
Yeah.
it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can see the Costco one more clearly. That means you can see the breast more clearly.
As you know, when it comes to picking a good bachelor's handbag, it's all about being able to see the breasts. But these guys both chose Costco. I'll have to say it's Woolworths. Unlike Costco, on the packaging it says juicy and tender. What?
Yeah, but the Woolies one also displays a health rating of 3.5 stars out of 5.
Well, what does this one display?
Oh.
4.
4. It's healthier.
Look, when you go to buy a bachelor's handbag, last thing you're looking at is the health rating.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? It's not what, are you on a diet?
You want the healthiest chicken?
I want the greasiest one with the biggest breasts.
Costco is a clear winner. There's nothing extra, there's nothing unnecessary, and there's no false promises.
Well, we'll agree to disagree. Costco gets 2 points, Woolworths gets 1, which means Costco is in the lead by 1 point. Does it say like the
There's no grams on it, but look at the size of this carcass.
Alright.
And then, wait, which one was second?
They're both the same size, they're both shit.
Hey, what's your language? Alright, shut up. Are you gonna talk now?
Ah! You twat!
There's chicken on my foot. Oh, what the
Alright, next up we're gonna decide which one was the biggest. Obviously there was one clear winner, and that was the Costco chicken. Almost double the size for half the price. So once again, Costco gets 3 points, which I believe puts it in the lead. Alright, as you can see, the Costco chicken has 1 on points, but we can all agree that we think the Woolworths one is the best tasting. Coles unfortunately didn't score a single point simply because the other two were just better than it in every single way. And IGA is in the same boat because they couldn't even provide a chicken for us. Alright, with that decided, our recommendation from 3, let's be honest, experts. Obviously the Woolworths one is easier to get your hands on because there's more Woolworths around, but if you do have a Costco membership and you are in the area, this one is the winner on points. Taste, value for money, and if there's no other options,
Garbage.
Coles it is. Now with this exquisite piece of investigative journalism done, there is only one more place for us to go. Alex, where is that?
Pub.
Hell yeah.
And the pub is exactly where we went. And on that note, it's time to end. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'll see all of you in the next one.
You got it?
That's a good piece, but I'm happy with it.
Look there.
Oh, all in a day's work.